Greetings! It's great to have you back on our channel, where we immerse ourselves in the world of gaming monitors. Today we have something exceptional for you, a thorough review of one of the finest monitors available. But, before we jump into the intricate details, we're taking a unique approach. Instead of just hearing my perspective, we're bringing in the true authorities, the people who've actually experienced the monitor firsthand. Before we dive into the review, guess what? There's an amazing discount waiting just for you. And here's the best part. You'll discover the link to this fantastic deal in the description and the very first comment below the video. Now, let's not waste any more time. We've gathered feedback from a diverse group of people who've tried this amazing monitor.
The first review.
This reviewer purchased the LG 24MP400-B monitor to replace an older 19-inch screen, seeking better resolution. They note that while LG markets it as borderless on 3 sides, there is actually a quarter-inch border on 3 sides. The 24MP450-B model is described as having a more accurate, virtually borderless design. When used side by side with another monitor, it leaves a half-an-inch gap between the screens, which is better than many monitors in its class. The 24MP400-B connects to the computer via HDMI or VGA, while the 24MP450-B adds a display port and earphone jack. Both models are otherwise similar. The manual suggests a resolution of 1920 by 1080 at 60 Hz, but the LG website claims it can handle 75 Hz, which the reviewer confirms. However, they note that in 75 Hz mode, there can be a screen full of snow after the monitor wakes from sleep mode, which is less frequent in 60 Hz mode. The power button/joystick is located behind the LG logo on the front, which may be easy to miss. The owner's manual is not very clear and covers multiple models. Pressing the button quickly brings up a menu for adjusting settings, input, picture settings, and general information. The reviewer finds the default settings work well. The plastic monitor base is basic, with a flat surface and a vertical tilt swivel. It can be mounted on a stand or wall using VESA 75mm x 75mm mounts. Overall, the reviewer is pleased with the purchase, noting that the LG's virtually borderless screen gives it a sleek, modern look that complements their minimalist computer setup.
The second review.
This reviewer finds the monitor satisfactory for its price. They have used it for 8 months without encountering any issues like burned-out diodes or unusual dimming. They initially struggled with the stand's adjustability, only discovering after several months that it can tilt the screen up or down. Before this, they used a book to prop the monitor up. However, the reviewer's main concern is the monitor's significant wobble. They initially attributed this to the monitor leaning against a book, but even when placed on a solid surface, it wobbles considerably. They mention that their desk has only 2 legs, which contributes to the wobbling. They note that pushing their knees up under the desk can stabilize it to some extent, but the monitor still wobbles on its own. They suggest using a separate, solid monitor stand to mitigate this issue. If a stable base is essential and the wobble is a deal-breaker, they recommend considering a monitor with a more stable base, even if it costs more.
The third review.
This reviewer, who works part-time in remote sales, had been using a 22-inch TV as their second monitor. Although functional, they found it lacking in terms of picture quality, response time, and brightness. They decided to upgrade to this monitor, which addressed all of their concerns. They found it to be well suited for both work and gaming. Their only issue was the base, which caused the monitor to tilt downward. However, they easily resolved this by using a small book to prop it up. Overall, they are impressed with the build quality and performance of the monitor and would recommend it to anyone who works from home or plays video games.